My name is Mr. Anthony UZONWANNE. I'm a visual artist. I am 31 years old, from Anambra State precisely, under Obaru local government area. However, I came to Lagos initially the year 2008 precisely, to serve in the electronics business in Alaba International Market. I came actually to serve, which I did. I served my master for 7 good years, which he settled me. I became my own boss in an electronics business. So actually, when I was serving my master, then I have this this spirit of art in me that it's a gift from God anyway. Yeah, it's a gift of which I really loved, to become an artist right from my childhood. I've been drawing even while I was learning my business. Then I was drawing in my master's house. I even have a drawing of him then. I was doing my drawing with him, when I was with him serving. So when I started business, it wasn't my, I wasn't doing well, because of the passion I have in art. Art has always been what I wanted to do right from my childhood up to this very stage. So art has been my passion right from time. It's a gift that God has given me, of which I wouldn't want it to just, go away like that. So I keep on practicing on my own. And there was a day I was coming back from the market. I met my fellow artist alongside the road, by name Uzoma Samuel Anyanwu. So he was a mentor to me. I stopped by and he taught me some technique in art, which is called dry brush painting. So I learned also from him. He was one of my mentors. Yes, and as time goes on, I also met my another professional artist, which is Bayomi. He's a painter. He's a professional painter. He's one of the Nigerian contemporary artists in Nigeria. So I mingle with him. I make friends with God. I like art a lot. I have passion for art. So whenever I see my fellow artists displaying art, I stop by to learn from them. So he was also one of my mentors. He taught me how to mix colors and all that to paint. So that is how God has been driving me in the field of art, because God, I know, he saw the passion I have in art. So he's pushing me. And at the time I left business because I had a little space in Alaba where I'm doing my electronic business, but it's not going well for me. It's not going well because I really don't have enough capital to be in that business. So I make use of what God has deposited in me, the potential in me to also make ends meet. So I started to do my art, and probably a couple of clients start coming because I used to draw there in my little place in Alaba International Market. I used to display my drawings, and people pass by to give me a portrait, a job to do for them, to do their portraits, So that's how I started getting recognition from people around Alaba International Market. So they started to give me work of art, to do their portraits, birthday gifts and all that. So that's how I started to get recognition in Alaba. From there, I started to, develop more interest in that field of art. So, and I also, abandoned the business because I saw that the business wasn't giving me what I want, and I don't have passion for business. Rather, I have passion in art. That is where I have interest in. So I started to develop myself, build in different skills, learning a lot of things on my own, watching YouTube videos, watching the professionals internationally that does paintings and art. So I really thank God for giving me this wonderful talent. It has not been easy because art is really expensive when it comes to art materials. Getting it is very on the high side. To buy art materials here in Nigeria is very, very expensive. So the little one I have, I used to manage to do my little paintings and demonstrate myself in paintings. So I really thank God for giving me this wonderful talent to I still want to explore, go places and explore and bring out the best in me of what God has really deposited in me. So art has always been my calling, and people saw what I do, and whenever I'm doing it in the market, they used to make comment that, wow, this is lovely, this is beautiful, you don't belong here, why are you here in Alaba International Market? But they never knew the circumstances behind my, because it has not been easy for you to start up a art studio where you organize exhibitions for people to come and view your art. So with the best of what I can do, I do the little I can in my residential studio where I am for this interview. So this is my residential studio where I do most of my works, my paintings and all that for the meantime. And I pray that God will also take me far beyond this where I am now. I pray that Almighty God will take me to a higher place, that I will have my own art studio, probably own an art gallery by the special grace of God. Yes, like I said before, art materials here in Nigeria is very expensive. It's very challenging, because cost of materials in Nigeria is on the high side. And because of the environment, I find myself, when I'm being given a work to do for a client, like portraiture to do for a client, the amount, is not encouraging. The amount they usually, that they can afford for me to do a portrait for them is not encouraging at all. It's not encouraging me because of the materials. I intend to use a very quality materials to bring out a very nice painting that will last for a very long time. So it's a very challenging that whenever when it comes to art materials, getting it is very expensive. But most of the clients, they don't understand. They think that, most of them will tell me that, is it not ordinary pencil from, don't knowing that our art material is quite different from the ones that students, primary school students are using. We get our art materials from a rightful source. Like I take like 3 hours away from my residential studio to where I get my art materials at Ojueleba. Is on the the hold up and the traffic and all that. It's really challenging. It's really challenging to get to the destination where you can get your art materials. So it's really very it has not been easy. It has not been easy because of the amount of the money that some clients whenever I want to do work for them, the amount that they mention is not really encouraging me, but I try my best to to make it up with them.